It's been 20 years since Deborah Germany's son was murdered in the Hill District. His killer has never been found. She tells KDKA it does not get any easier as the years go by, and she's hopeful with this recent uptick in gun violence that changes could be made at the state level. Nicole Ford looks into a plan to do just that.
House Bill 980 sits in the Judiciary Committee. It's one of a dozen pieces of gun reform legislation in Harrisburg this year. While it's unclear if it will pass, the parents of gun victims hope at least one becomes a law. While violence happens on the streets, people are looking for answers.
I think it has to start at the legislative level, because it seems like no matter how many people are murdered, they still don't want to change the laws.
July marks 20 years since Deborah Germany's son, Raymond, was gunned down in the Hill District. With each passing year, the pain does not lessen.
Cut down in the prime of his life. And every time I see another shooting on TV, it's like tearing the scab off of a wound, because I feel for those families.
Barbie Sampson is searching for answers too.
Right now, my daughter's case, she's just a case number. And I get it, like the police are so overwhelmed with all these shootings and stuff that are going on. But to me, my daughter is not a case number.
Nearly 4 weeks ago, her daughter, Jasmine Guest, was shot and killed in a car on the Parkway East. While she waits for any leads or justice, she's also looking at the bigger issue.
I don't believe in taking away the right to bear arms, but I just don't understand how these kids ages like from the age of 15 are getting these guns. I don't understand it. And in a sense, I believe it starts all the way from legislation to the parents, down to the parents.
Ceasefire PA is currently pushing for legislation that could help get those guns off the streets.
Between 2012 and 2017, there were almost 44,000 lost and stolen guns just in the state of Pennsylvania alone. And so we know that these guns often end up being used in crimes.
House Bill 980 would require any lost or stolen gun to be reported. And while it's minor when it comes to gun reform, the organization believes it's the first step to saving lives.
We know that states without the lost and stolen reporting requirement, more illegal guns from across the country are coming from those states.
We did reach out to a number of Republican lawmakers in the Judiciary Committee and gun rights advocates for comment on this bill, but no one was available. In Allegheny County, Nicole Ford, KDKA News.